dun, dun.
Bow your shits.
I'm king and I'm fucking fuming. We can't swear on YouTube. Fuck off, YouTube.
You've just ruined the thing. That's it now. That's it. We won't get the thousands and thousands of views now that we always get because you swore.
Apparently, you've not got to fucking swear for 7 fucking seconds, so fuck off.
There's not a fucking chance of that, is there?
Let's try stop swearing from now on then.
Okay, poppycock and macapaca is what we use. We'll call people macapacas, and if we don't agree with something, poppycock.
Hey, I do look a bit kingy, don't I?
Well, you're supposed to be the new king, aren't you? Welcome, everybody. We got welcome Steve West, welcome Dave Mundy. He's a blast from the past his days. For a long time we've seen about Dave. Mayfair Carpenter, welcome aboard, sir. New subscriber. Oh, there goes the glass-eyed detective. Always there. Welcome aboard, Chris.
We know who that is, don't we?
And John's here. Wait on time. Morning, evening, whatever it is, John, wherever you are in the world. So how are we all, folks? Are we all feeling upbeat about the new regal system that we've got going on now?
The new reign, king.
The new reign.
I know.
We've had enough. Can't take no more. So we decided there's going to be some changes around these here.
What are you, was? You a queen, a princess, or jester?
I'm the fucking slayer.
What? Can't be Kingslayer. Then.
Yes, I can. If you don't fucking book up, you're going to get it. That's another thing.
Excuse me.
I'm watching the watcher. Tracy's here. Evening, Tracy. How you doing? Welcome aboard, my dear. Welcome aboard. So
I don't think the king doffs his hat. I've doffed my hat to Tracy then, but it's not a kingy
you're
thing.
King. You got to stay. That's what I watch it. Watching you. If you're not adequate, I'll get me a big weapon out.
Put me Japanese. You want. It's massive now. Honestly, I can't believe how fat I was.
Oh, that picture the other day. That picture we had the other day where you're on couch at Grover's house. You didn't look real. It looked fake.
No,
you were
I thought
it looked
fake. Exactly, we're kind of stellar on me belly.
The whole thing about the picture, the whole presence and the ambience of the picture just said, fuck off. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the Saturday at 6 show. I hope you've all got a beer.
A very rare beer in my kingdom. Is it castle?
So why did you make yourself king then?
Because the world needs changing. By the way, I'm not just king of England. I'm king of Earth.
King of Earth.
Because it won't work if I'm just the king of England with the shit I'm going to fucking read it. A lot of this does depend on the device.
Why? What's wrong with the device? You haven't broken the device.
It's fucking nowhere near, but I've been all right good tinkering around with it.
All right. For those of you who don't know, Haley's here. Good evening, Haley. For those of you who don't know,
Haley,
by the
way, long time no see.
Welcome, Haley. So, for those of you who don't know, we have the device. We've had the device for a while now, ever since the Unabomber one, where Steve had his new manifesto, and the device is all there for the ne'er-do-wells, for the people that are just being tits. And all you'll get is a little tap on the shoulder. You'll turn, and you'll never be seen again. That's the device. So there's going to be a few new changes around here. I think we need to do more than put flags up to make Britain great again. Putting flags up doesn't make Britain great again. We need to make the people.
This flag thing in a bit.
No, well, no. It's not that I understand it, but the thing is,
don't understand
it's the people.
It, and that is the problem.
Why? I do understand.
No, but it's all. I've got it all covered, I've got it all covered.
Come on, then. Let's hear it then.
Right, we're going to start at the beginning. Why are we all suddenly all a bunch of cunts we know we're morons. The problem is with most of us, we're unhealthy spiritually, mentally, physically.
Yep.
And all that, it's all stemming from that. Why are we unhealthy? It's a question.
Because we eat too much, dear. We don't do enough exercise.
We're being programmed kind of to live an unhealthy lifestyle. Everything what we do, and this social media is so negative, and it's just going more and more and more negative.
Yep.
The first thing I'm going to do is get rid of them fucking politicians. The lot of them are gone. They're all gone. So there's only me, you, and the device are going to take control from now on. Yeah, are you fine with that, Warren?
So we're getting rid of democracy then?
Yeah, it's gone.
It
didn't work.
Gone.
We had to go with it. It didn't work. That's gone.
Well, there never really was a democracy, was there? I mean,
yeah, it's gone. It's not even waste of breath with it. So all them trillions, billions, gazillions, all that money is just going to go back into us, the people, and we're going to sort it out. So we've got endless money to sort this shit out. Well, I have, because I'm the fucking king. Right. The police, for one.
Are we bringing the police back? I fucking love the police.
There's nothing wrong with the police system.
They're a top band. Stuart Copeland is one of the best drummers.
Police are allowed to twat people again. That's you're in my personal space. I'm recording you. You fuck off, you prick. And he's going right in the stocks. People that do all that silly shit.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Stocks coming. Yep. All that. You're allowed to shoplift. No, I think it's gone up to £250 for you. Yeah. You're going in the fucking stocks, you thieving little bastards. Right?
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree there should be more like just slapping, just fucking off. Right.
School teachers are allowed to twat kids again.
Yes, definitely.
We're going to bring this back. Tell me, Dad. Yeah, tell your dad. Your dad's going to twat you again.
Exactly. That's the thing. Because that's the other thing as well. Is the shit parents. You shit parents that go up when your kids get something wrong told off at school or something like that. Then you go to school. Why have you done that to our Jimmy? He's a lovely little lad. He's not a lovely little lad. He's a shit. And he wants to go twat. That's why he's like he is.
Why do you say Jimmy?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to say shit. Well, he wants a twat as well, doesn't he? I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, he'll love that. He's had his name mentioned now. He'll love that.
Right, so that's established. So how do we get healthier? Once we get ourselves healthy, all this, not only the social media in it, so we have to get off or knock the social media on the head to a certain degree. I'm going to put phones down similar to smoking. There's no more in the pub and all that doing that shit. If you want to do the phones are off unless you really need them for like work-wise.
Yeah, when you say phones are off,
I'm not finished.
What's your king?
Phones are allowed for emergencies or when you really need them. People do not need to be out gawping on the fucking phones, walking. That's gone. So that'll make a massive difference to whether when people realize, I don't have to stay. I can talk to other people. We're going to get fitness back. The doctors. We all thought they were really clever, didn't they, doctors? They spend years going to university. They must be smart. They wear glasses. They're nowhere near as smart as what we thought they were. The COVID things proved that. Me getting diabetes and a fat fucking slob just trying to give me pills in that, instead of like getting me off the beer and all that shit. So we're gonna re-educate the doctors to tell them to get us fit again. What's the problem with this guy? I've got a book here that says give him these tablets. No, nearly all of it is health related.
Yeah,
especially all the
totally agree with that.
It all stems from the same shit. Anyway, Dr. Damage's on job. But I didn't realize how much going to a fucking hospital doesn't help you. Honestly, you go to the hospital, you might.
I know it's folk now. Yeah. I know
it's absolutely run down, and so with all the money we're going to save from all the politics and all that shit, and people getting healthier, we'll end up saving more money from all the pills and all this. Get everybody off the pills, and so we're going to re-educate not just us, but the healthcare system, the education system as well. That's got to change a lot. It's not about ticking boxes and doing stupid tests that you have to remember. I've got to remember the test. I've got to remember the test. I've done it. I remembered it. Well, you've got it, but then when you finished it, you don't even know all that pointless shit. We're going to find out what kids are good at and what they're into, because we've got endless money now and endless time. Oh, by the way, all shit jobs. I'm not all about the past as well. I'm going to use some AI, all AI and immigrants. They're all going to do all shit jobs that nobody else wants to do. Obviously, we're going to sort the immigrant problem out, but the ones are here are going to do all the shit jobs that are going in stocks. I'm going to bring back crucifixion as well.
As you might guess, I haven't heard all of these new rules coming out, so this will be first time as well.
This might be the first one that might be a bit. I might change my mind on. Yeah, because the device knows 100% if that person's done it. Let's just say he's fucking horrible in it. But the guy that's just shot Charlie.
Oh yeah.
There is no 20 years appeal. There is no. By the end of the week, he's fucking hanging up on the House of Parliament or the White House. All right.
Well, that was like, you know what I mean? Also, yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. The biggest thing as well is the negativity. We've got to get rid, because everybody, when all these killings happened, just like a couple of weeks, last week and all that lot, everybody's obsessed with watching all this shit. They want to see them die. Why do you want to watch that? I don't get it. People are coming up, like you were saying at work, oh, look at this, look at this. I don't want to see someone getting shot. Why would you want to see negative shit like that? And that's the thing as well. It's all people are into all that negativity.
Within 2 minutes, I seen him getting shot and a poor girl getting her throat slit. And I was just sat and I just thought, what the hell have I just seen? It's like 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
The young kids are desensitized to all this.
Well, not all of them are. Like I said, Bill.
No, of course not all of them, but a fucking lot of them.
Oh yeah.
What's that going to do in the future when all this is normal?
Yeah, that's
porn's porn as well. We're going to get rid of porn. We're going to bring back nudie mags.
Yeah.
No, but...
And National Geographic. Let's get National Geographic going on as well. The good old days. Yeah, but I mean, that's it. The world is so. That's the problem with everything. With the world, it's so negative. It's too easy to just troll away. Everybody's nasty to each other. Jimmy, they're all horrible. They're really all bloody. You know,
it's just like us doing this. I think what happened just them 2 days ago. It has bothered me a bit. I want to come here and have more of a crack about it, more of banter. But obviously it is banter what we're saying and doing. Some of it. But but it hovers over you. The darkness that's in the country. I know that
Yeah.
the march is on in London at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, I have no idea. Is there?
Yeah, the big
What's that
Tommy
for?
Morrison march is on. They've got a couple of mates gone down to it.
All right. What's that for? To get what? I don't know. I have no idea.
Immigrants and I mean, you've done well to avoid that, I guess. Was
I haven't seen. Well, I've been when is it today?
yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing book thing today.
Yeah,
I've been.
one of the mates has gone down to it.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen any social media today. Putting up bloody. Oh, John's here. All right, John.
Let me just go on to the flags as well. I get that some people do use it for a bad thing, blah, blah, blah. As king, I'm going to fully establish what that means to wave a flag, to put your flag up. It's to show you're proud of being British, and we want other people to be British. Shush. That's the point bit. And
right.
Nazis and all these lunatics, if they're allowed to put their flag up as well, that's the point. If they are leaning towards that way, but it goes back to they're also allowed to get a good twatting for it. And they should, you know.
Yeah, but that's you're going to just have there then. You're just going to have all that, you know, everybody fighting each other over bloody political flags.
It needs to be made, set in stone of what it represents.
Yeah, but it's the people. The thing is, it's the people. Everybody says they want to be proud. Let's make Britain great again. Let's be proud of Britain. Yeah. Right, let me finish, King. Yeah. Right, so everybody wants to do that. But the thing is, the people aren't proud to be British. They're littering and shitting it up all over the show. They're all signing on and draining all the resources because they're mentally ill and all that kind of shit. That's a massive drain on the club.
Yeah, but that's why we have to get ourselves all healthy again. But it'll all stem from that.
Yeah, I agree with that. But it's all this. It's all the training. It's all the problem is as well. Parents aren't bringing up the kids. They're not disciplining the kids. Kids have no idea of consequence. They have no idea of respect because, you know, not all of them, but a lot of them, because the parents can't be asked to be parents. It's as simple as they can. The problem is with Britain, it's not about the British identity. It's people not looking after their own freaking country.
And a lot of it stemming back down to the fucking phones. I think I'm the only... I realise
phones make people litter.
I'm the only person that actually thinks this. So I'm obviously wrong, and everybody else that I know is right, and I'm the mental one.
Yeah, but imagine if, see, the thing is, it's why. So imagine a world, right, where people look at the phones and it's all full of nice, positive stuff. Everybody being nice to each other and stuff like that.
You don't need to look at a fucking phone.
Wait, King, before you start dialing in. Right? The thing is why are people attracted to all this negative shit? Why is all that? What is it? Why do people, things that I look at, I think, I don't want to see that. What's wrong with these people? What's wrong with them when they have to see people like dying and stuff like that?
Negativity is so attractive.
Why?
On fucking line it is. It's so
yeah.
It's the you're in your own safe environment. You can get all the big Big One and all that online because it doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
No. Well, that's because they get twatted. It's as simple as that, isn't it? It's just exactly that. It's easy to just type away and be like, when you're in your own little room and you're all, you know, as this has gone on, like this has been talked about for years, but then they're in their own little room being horrible bastards to anybody online, and if we're stood right there next to you, give them a fucking slap, and they wouldn't be this. But that's the problem, isn't it? It's just, I wouldn't speak to anybody online how I would, if, you know, differently than I would speak to them if they were next to me. So, I don't know. It's just a cowardly fucking world that we live in where people do that.
Fucking cowardly.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It really is. It's a proper cowardly thing to just like, if you can't do something and say something to somebody as though you were stood next to them.
Worse and worse.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Ted Lewinsky fucking nailed it. He knew exactly what was coming, and he really tried to get the word out. Obviously, it didn't work, but he absolutely nailed it. Technology, the way it's going all the wrong way. We know it's good for the day, but the downside of it is worse than the positive side to it.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, see, it's also like Chris says there, the bravery of being out of range is exactly that. You know what I mean?
It's like people in the cars when they get all road rage.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Road rage.
Yeah, it's exactly that. What about bringing Banks? See, another. What about bringing Banks? What, bringing Banks back? Well, yeah. I mean, people do complain
Exactly
about that.
We're going to bring back human interaction.
Yeah.
The interaction's completely gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Drives me crackers.
Yeah, it does. It is. It really is. It's just.
I've even gone into the bastarding bank all the way to Blackman because there's no bank in Clitheroe to try and help me get online to do the internet banking. And they said, we don't do it. You've got to do it online. I said, I'm a fucking retard. That's why I've come here. I'm retarded.
Well, that's the thing, though, isn't it? Which you got to admit. I mean, that is the thing. Is that we're old now. Well, not old, but we're getting old. You know. So we're not. It's only.
My last words will be thank fuck.
People on tills back in shops. Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing wrong though with. Anyway, I'm not getting into all that. I mean, what's it called? The self checkouts. A piece of piss. I don't know why anybody messes that. But anyway, well, the thing as well. So getting back to all things, another rule that I'm bringing in, and I've said this before, is when you're 18 years old, you get a letter through your post, and every pub in the car park has a big boxing ring. And 18 years old, you get right, and you're all weighed up, and you have a fight against somebody. You got to train up for it in a boxing ring. You got to get in. So you have like 6 months, and then you're fighting such a body with somebody in the boxing ring. We all get to watch it, and they have a good old scrap. And they have to, because you have to train up for it, and they have to get fit, and it'll focus them all.
That's coming in. Nuts.
Why? What's wrong with that?
There are other ways we have. Why so violent, Warren? That's not fair because a lot of weaker people, that wouldn't work.
You put up against somebody. You're not put up against like somebody who's like 3 stone. Like you're all the device evaluates everybody and puts everybody like into a category that's like a fair category. You know what I mean? So you get in there and you get it through the post, and that's it. And think, right. I've got a, it's only a boxing match. It's not like kneeing each other in the head and all stabbing each other. You go up in ring and you have about 3 rounds and you just have a very good doing each other. You got to ever do it, but you got to train up for it, and you have to do it.
You say that, but when you said the stabbing bit, it got a bit more interesting. Go on, carry on.
Oh, you're focusing on the negative against it, aren't you? Because you're always doom scrolling, aren't you? King Steve of the doom scroller. No, but you know what I mean. Hey?
Is it called that? Have you just made it up? Doom scrolling.
No, that's what it's called.
All
right. Scrolling to your doom, Steve. Yeah, but we have to look at this. Why? I mean, see, the thing is as well, is like this technology's come on so fast. I don't think we've caught up with it mentally, how to deal with it. I don't think we've mentally. I think the technology is too far in front of.
I still do it all the time. I do it all the time. So I totally get. So I'm not on the phone, but I am on like the computer, whatever. And if you go on Facebook, that shows what is the power that it has over us. Next one. Next. Whoa. Oh my God, I'm doing it again. I'll just give it 10 more hours, then I'll stop. I'm never going to do this again. And yet, but then I still do it. So I'm not saying that I'm the all-knowing one, and even though I am the king, I totally get the addiction.
Yeah.
Because I don't do the phone thing. I'm away from that, so I can see it for what it is. But on the computer, once I'm in, it's like, oh, I'm in that fucking world and I don't want to be in the world. And I've got millions of things that I want to be doing in real life. Like on my painting, I've got so many things that I should be doing. And I catch myself looking at shit.
Yeah, but I mean, just, you know, it's I know, but it is a recreational thing.
That's the point of addiction. It's like saying when I was fucking drinking 10 pints every, I knew it wasn't good for me, and you know you should stop, but you don't.
Leah says, ban having to prove your age to watch porn.
Porn can't be, that is not good now.
No, I think so. I think,
my God, we were so innocent and naive, and we just learn as you do naturally. Even then, we knew things, didn't we?
Yeah.
Fuck, does a young girl think what sex is going to be like when she grows up? I'm not even going to say silly, funny things, but obviously they're watching the same things that we do every night. Do you know what I mean? How can it's just normalized?
That just shows you how many kids get on it, says Tracy. Well, they will. I mean, it's as simple as that, you know.
It must be easy. Kids can do anything nowadays, can't they? Technology-wise.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I mean, they do all this thing where they try and, you know.
I can't get my head around what kids are seeing.
Well, kids, yeah, it is. But that is
different for lads, to be honest, isn't it? It's fucking brilliant.
Can you unban Jimmy and Redding, please? As long as he stop trolling, Tracy. They're just trolling all the time.
We don't want to ban anybody.
Well, I put him in timeout because they were just polluting everything again. I mean, if you got something to say, they're just polluting it all again. They have something to say, fair enough, but don't just go. I mean, why is he fascinated by us? It's just, that's what does me. Just come on and say something. You're welcome to come and chat, Jimmy. If you want to come and chat, I'll put it up. You're welcome to come and chat.
We don't want to.
Don't come on and just troll all the chat. I don't want to have to keep looking through trying to pick out what people are saying and then reading all your negative trolling shit all over it, sure.
Right. I mean, I haven't got my glasses. I can't see.
I'm trying to do all the chat and look at what people are saying and all that. And we've just got reams and reams of Jimmy being a twat.
Really?
Yeah. He's him and bloody.
We are here for a crack and a good time. And we don't want to engage in that negativity.
No, anybody's welcome to come on and chat. There it is. If you want, there's a link. If you want to come up and have a chat and discuss about how to. That goes back to parenting. I think everything's back to parenting, Jan. I think everything's back to parenting. I think it really is.
Kids are going to be parents, and pretty soon.
Yeah.
This nonsense that we can see is going to be multiplied.
But again, I've been looking back through again. It was interesting actually. I was watching Tarantino thing talking about. I'm watching this thing about his movies, talking about all these old movies and all the old movies that he rates. And he was talking about
death films. Go on, carry on.
About Dirty Harry. He was talking about Dirty Harry and that, and he was saying, but back then because. There was all in the early 70s and all that. It was all full of these bloody hippie kids and all that. Every generation and all that has always had problems where the likes of our age have been slagging off the country and the way the country is and the way the situation is and the way the system is.
Scorns the next.
Scores the next. And their mute. Yeah. So I mean, it's not nothing new because I've actually been going back and having a look. I thought, it hasn't really changed. We are doing the same kind of things that the dads did.
Really. Yeah, but no. We're not slagging the ones 10 years before us off. We're slagging we're slagging what is going on now, not 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
No, but that's what everybody, but people back then slagged off what we're going on now.
Yeah, but it's not the same as now. We had the little whinger out here when I was a kid and that music shit and da-da-da. That's completely normal. Slagging off the younger one. It's completely different to what all the kids are getting now. It's not the same. It's not different music. It's not different style. It's not a different hairdo, claw, all that. Normal behavior.
No, but back
what
then,
is
back
going
in
on
the
is not
70s,
normal behavior. This social media, this often not
is it
not
normal?
normal.
Is it normal behavior for now?
Yes, and that's the fucking problem.
Well, it was back then.
No, you're missing the point of what. No, I get what you're saying now. Now it's normal, but what is normal now is the problem. It's not the same as what was normal in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Things change. It was that's normal. What going on now, what is normal, will change the fucking world, could destroy the world. The way people having different opinions on records.
You're saying this. No, you're saying the same thing. You're saying the same thing. You're saying the same thing. You are. Because as bad as things things aren't, there are a lot of things that are wrong with him, but there's a hell of a lot of things that are a lot better than they were all them years ago. There's a hell of a lot of things. It's always getting better. Granted, there are different problems. There are different problems and different gripes, but they're basically the same thing. They're always moaning about. I mean, back in the 70s, there's all race and all the bloody blacks and all this, all the words that they called them and all that lot. It was a lot more up front then and all that lot. They're all coming up.
He's jumped up way too quick. Right, look at porn. Whatever. Star for the 1910s, 20. Little bit of black and white, slight bit of a booby, maybe. But then as it goes up, oh my God, there's a bush. You can see a bush. There's a man going into the shower. Fingering, shagging.
You can't sort of penis more than 45 degrees.
Someone suddenly, where did that fucking happen? Gaping arseholes.
Oh, the BIM thing always bothered you, didn't it?
Yeah,
the BIM thing. Well, that was a 90s thing. I always remember the BIM thing. That room.
Hello, Martin. I don't know what. I can see Martin saying hello. See, he's saying
no, hello. He was only in time out. Martin, stop being a dick. If you want to contribute, but don't pollute it with shit. Come on, if you want to chat. Don't just sit back there in the shadows just trolling. Come on, if you want something to say, get on and say it. And you, Jimmy, if you want to say something, get on it.
You Jewish twat.
Yeah, fucking witch bastard. You want to come on? Come on. Right, let's have a look what people have been saying in chat. Tracy was.
I can actually read it.
Tracy was saying you can put kids. Will you stop talking when I'm talking, Kingston? I'll slay you. You can put kids locks on stuff, but adults get on apps pretending to be kids. Well, I mean, some do. I mean, not all of them do. Leah Clarkson, bring back smoking in pubs. No, definitely not. It's miles better. Banning smoking killed pubs. No, it didn't. It's the price. The price of ale is what killed pubs.
I don't think it was that, Tracy. It was because
you were always a good crack outside. When you were all smoking outside, you were a very good crack there. You were like your own little gang, So, but it's just a price. And I tell you what as well. I tell you what it is and all. It was bloody. When I went down Wall the other week, they don't look after the lines anymore in the pubs. Nobody gives a shit.
Let it go.
They really do. No, the ale's shit. The ale in Wall is shite now. It's absolute shite. Marty says, bring back those yellow blocks in urinals. How am I trolling?
Who said they're gone? I'm pretty sure they're still there.
No, they have those mat things now, don't they? They have those mat things there. How am I trolling? Just comments. Mine was a comment when I called you a bell and you got all excited about that. You remember, Martin? Smoking outside. I spent my life freezing to death. Well, women are always cold. You're always freezing, you women. You always put a big coat. It was a good crack. I used to enjoy having crack outside when we all had to go out for a fag. Because
down there, we're pretty no knickers on. They're getting dresses up to that. A bit chilly. Oh, that's strange, isn't it?
See, that's porn. That's porn making you think like that as well, isn't it? That's another thing that porn is. It makes you think that lesbians are fit. Yeah, but I agree. I agree with the porn thing. Definitely, porn is definitely unhealthy. The amount of porn now that you can just get onto is seriously unhealthy.
I got a good one. So food, fast food,
Fuck it off.
fucked off.
Hmm.
We're gonna
Totally agree with that. Fast
totally
food.
go back to. Doesn't matter what kind of food, as long as it's naturally made, good stuff. All that utter garbage and the processed food that is causing hell a lot of this.
You should only eat with ingredients that you can get from your kitchen. It's as simple as that. That's it. Only eat from the ingredients you can get from your kitchen. No more fast food shop. We don't need fast food. No ways on. Let's get the fucking negative twat on. Come on, Jimmy, you fucking weirdo. How are you doing?
Hey, Jimmy,
Where's he going? Right, Jim, what's your fascination with me?
Let's not fall out now, by the way.
No, it's not falling out.
Let me do me her. Hi, Was. Hi, Steve. Hi, King Steve.
Hello, Jimmy. How we doing?
I'm embarrassed. My hair's a mess.
You're not bothered about your area.
Well,
Yeah, you're not really bothered about your area.
Yeah. How are we? Hi, Was.
We're good. We're good. We're all good.
Was, I'm sorry for unfriending you. You made me angry.
Why? Why did I make you angry?
Because chemtrails are real.
Are they fuck?
See,
you don't even believe that. You don't even believe they're real.
Can I send you a link for the Daily Mail?
Yes.
This was published in the. Are you laughing? I don't understand. If it's published in a. So if it's published in a mainstream outlet, it's still.
So what did it say? What did it actually say?
They've approved sun dimming.
See, that's not chemtrails, is it?
What is it?
Chemtrails, everybody goes on. It's supposed to be changing the mood of everybody and putting everybody. What they're trying to do is, you know, when the ozone layer went and all the rays are coming through, the ozone layer fucked off. They've been doing this for a while, trying to put something in that stops all the rays coming through. They're harmful rays. That doesn't mean to say that. Yeah.
It's chemtrails. Why can't you? Are you scared?
Jimmy, you really want it to be something that isn't. You want it to be the government. You want us to be poisoned. You really want that more than anything.
Why?
Realize the problem.
Why do I want? If it's there, why would I? Why would I deny it?
Me.
Why would I deny it though?
But why do you always
believe it yourself? You
not
brainwash yourself somehow to think it's that.
I'm not a ridiculous conspiracy theorist, but if something is amiss,
Jimmy, you are. Wake up,
oh. King, Your Majesty, you're a block of wood. Why are people thick from your neck of the woods? I'm no disrespect, but you're a bit like
yes.
From our neck of the woods. You believe in chemtrails. You believe that. So when they're doing all this, then they're poisoning, then doing it to themselves. So what's the crack with that?
Well, the people, I don't know.
You can't come on and say, I don't know, you fat fucker. You can't come on and say, I don't know, after you've said all this. Now you've said something, I don't know.
I'm going to guess. Jimmy's going to stick his dummy out now and fuck off.
Jimmy, why? You can't say, I don't know. You can't say, this is what they're doing. They're doing chemtrails. I've got proof. I asked a valid question. You say, I don't know.
What's your conclusive proof that there is no categoric chemtrails? Where is your definitive answer? You tell me.
It's
where's your
definitive
answer, please?
Jimmy, answer that question. So why would they be doing it to themselves?
No, you answer my question, please, Was.
Well,
where is your definitive, concrete proof, dossier, document, admission that there is no chemtrails? And it's
so you want me to prove something that's not happening?
What? What do you mean?
Well, that's what you just said. You want me to prove something that's not happening.
But why do you deny it then?
Because it's not happening.
Why do you, Jimmy?
What's that?
Hey, well, I can't hear you. My mic's gone.
Quick, Brain, help me out! Brain, help me out!
You no proof. You can do your stupid laugh on.
Jimmy, you can't have proof. How can you prove something that's not? It doesn't exist. It's like proving God.
Where's all these people coming out with it then? Are they all
What, the same?
Back to the point of this world's full of fucking nutters that are all believing shit online. This nonsense, this social media world, all the the rest of the stupid conspiracies because you're gullible.
You two aren't very intelligent.
You don't want the answer. You only want to hear what you hear of these stupid shorts off TikTok and whatever.
No, you two aren't very intelligent. I'm not being funny. You're a bit
really.
Yeah,
really. So you're the one. I've just asked you to that.
Jimmy, you think the government? Do you actually believe the government?
No, the government has been fucked off. Don't worry about that, Jimmy.
The government's been fucked off. We fucked the government off.
Falls under the same umbrella of conspiracy. You know.
Answer this one, man. If the people that are doing the chemtrails, have they got some secret gas masks or something? Have they tell all the mates not to fucking breathe in certain areas, or they're poisoning themselves?
Certain areas don't get chemtrails.
So what about wind? How did he stop wind from blowing it around all over fucking show?
But everybody's going to get it, aren't they? Whatever's coming down that this poison you think's in there, everybody's going to get it equally.
Okay, so what's in the sun dimming project that the government's doing? Why
have you just done a building 7? You've just moved on to another thing because you couldn't answer that.
Well, that's something else you don't believe in, isn't it?
No.
Jimmy, you're laughable at times. You really are.
No, you two are the biggest retards on the internet. I'm not being nasty. It's not your fault.
Yeah, you're trying to be nasty, though.
No, it's not your fault.
This is what we do not like doing all this. No, you're in that. No, you're in that.
You're in of it. You're in of it. Oh, I'm thicker than you. Oh, well, yeah. That's what you do, Jimmy. That's what you do, Jimmy. You just come on and you just go, and if anybody disagrees with you, you fucking storm off.
Because I'm always right.
Well, of course, you're always right. Of course, the emperor's new clothes. Anybody disagrees with Jimmy, and then when you go on about, you banned me in chat and everything. We were ages ago when you fell out. I went on yours, and you banned me straight away on there. So don't start that. Jesus Christ, Jimmy. I mean,
Jimmy,
you're a good bloke.
Just for a laugh. And when it starts to go in, and I do feel it going nasty, and we're not about that one bit.
Don't make me fight you both.
Yeah, I saw that. Anyway, how's it going in the world? How's the world of Jimmy?
I'm all right, actually, to be honest with you. So when did your kingdom start?
Today. 6 o'clock today.
No, I've got about 30 minutes of it. I'm fed up with it already. It's all work.
Heavy lies the crown, Steve.
King for a day, fool for a lifetime.
Well, you know, I didn't know you liked Slayer was.
Hold on, let's have a look here. I'm just reading the chat here now. Hold on, we missed a lot on chat actually while we were just having a bit of a back and forth.
Though, Jimmy, do you not think it's such a negative environment, this online thing? I know you've been getting involved with the Mohican lab, but what's it called? The fucking whatever it's called. People like that, they are not good for your mind. All it is about slagging other people off and just negative.
Well, I'm not involved. He's bought me a microphone, like.
Ooh, that's posh. Who got you that?
Craig.
I'm not picking on one person in general.
You know what? I'm not involved
in the negativity of.
And I just said, YouTube. I'm not involved in the dark side of it. They call it the dark side, and that's your decorations and all that. I'm not involved in that. I don't want to get involved in that because it's all right having banter and stuff, but that's next level where they're driving up to smash people in, and you know what I mean. One day somebody's going to get seriously hurt through all that kind of carry.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because people will do that, won't they? Yeah. Because
a lot of the people, I don't want that kind of crowd. I don't want that kind of crowd really, because you know who you're pandering to if you're all the people who want bloodlust, you know. And I'm not a good fighter. I was quite scared when I met Martin Redding. You don't realise how big he is. I bet Martin Redding could give Steve a run for his money. Really, you meet him, and he's quite stocky and big, and he's also a bit metal. You know what I mean? So I think he could give you a run. I'm not Martin. I'm not trouble causing, but I do think you could have a fight. I don't know.
I'm not trouble causing. I'm not trouble causing. Martin, I reckon you could have Steve. I'm not starting any hassler out like that. I think you could, Martin. I think.
You know what is strange? Like you two have your moments online and all that shit. I can guarantee if you two met in the real world, you'd have a right good crack together.
We've met him. I've been down to see him. I went down to St Leonard's for a few days.
No, you and was.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, 100%.
Would I have to do that? I'm sorry, Lord.
The same, but the banter would be fucking flying.
The thing is, you only get upset when I disagree with you, and it's just like I'm not saying far from it that I know everything. We're only having a chat, and then I'll disagree with you and say something, and then you get all upset about it.
Well, I think I'm a bit mentally ill sometimes, and I get worked up about. You might have a point, Steve. This internet, this internet
world.
It's not good. It isn't good for a lot of people. The internet, and I spend far too much time on it. And you have a point in that. It brings out the worst. Oh my God, he's here. There's a golden light on him as well.
Wow!
I know. Look at that. You've got God's perpetual light shining down upon you, Martin. Welcome, Martin.
Martin, permission to pull a Mooney.
Was it Martin that pulled the Mooney ages ago on your show?
No. I discovered why my channel had been banned too.
What happened with that?
Over lockdown, right? I don't know if you remember. I don't think you two had this channel, but in the heady of lockdown, the middle of it, there was a thing. There was a thing. I don't know if you remember this, Steve. There was a thing they used to do called porn bombing. Now,
I remember it. Yeah.
The name, saying it was my name on your chat, and he said, "Oh, Jimmy wants to jump on," and you jump on. Anyway, this particular instance, I found out, it said Will DeVorkes wants to jump on, and I clicked on it, and it was a picture of a video of a young woman sucking something that resembled a lollipop, and AI. I thought that had been edited out in my video, but the video I think was private anyway. But AI is going through everybody's back catalogue now, and they move the goalposts every year with YouTube and what's permissible.
Yeah,
and so that's how the channel went. And I lost my channel the other night too because I tried to appeal it and tell them, and the AI just automatically did it again. And I said, "Look, you've just taken my channel again." But this is it, AI.
AI is not good enough. Yeah, it's taking too much control when it's not good enough to have that control yet.
And we're on a last strike.
Why have you done? Is it just?
No, we had the Unabomber one. So we had the Unabomber video, and then that got put up as invoking terrorism. And then what was the other one we had?
It's no sense of humour, fucking AI, has it?
No,
this will probably get taken down for talking about Ted Lewinsky and whatever.
And I've been Martin on.
Martin,
if I could just interject, I think we can't talk about things which are general internet chatter, and AI picks up on those, and yet it kind of allows really, really nasty stuff to be spoken about under the kind of the guise of free speech. And that's kind of been one of my problems with some of the stuff recently. So I didn't really, going back to contemporary events, I was vaguely aware of Charlie Kirk. And when I went on live stream with Jim last night, and I got, for the first time, because I don't literally look the part, and people know who I am, I got so much flack from all these people saying it was like, it wasn't this kind of like disturbed kind of young man from a university who'd been like, he's had his mind warped by, progressive ideology. It must have been the Jews, like, which, must have been Israel, must have been all of these people, like we're all together, like there's some fucking 20 million, whatever. There's 10 million people in Israel, 20 million in America, millions elsewhere. Like we're all involved in it together, like some massive conspiracy theory. And if I question it, I'm sorry to butt into your live stream tonight to say this, but if I question it, I'm some sort of like, I'm under the thumb of Netanyahu. I'm an NPC and all this shit, you know. And I really I'll question what you and Woz say, Steve. No, I think perhaps you kind of you're a bit too trusting of the authorities. I've been on demonstrations in the past and everything, and why I've got out of them because I can see how it goes. Everyone defines themselves.
Martin, we're not trusting of the government, no, but we don't just blindly trust
of the government.
Yeah.
No
fucking neither do I.
Yeah.
I don't.
What I'm saying is if you don't go for every conspiracy theory, it's like you haven't seen the picture. You're not part of the awakening, and therefore you're an NPC, whatever the fuck that means. And it's almost like saying, literally like the socialists say, it's like if you're not with us, if you're not a socialist, it's for the people. And it's like the right-wing people are now saying, yeah, some of them, not all of them, not sensible people are not saying this, but they're saying, like, oh, you don't understand. We've seen the light, They make me sick just as much.
Let me just have a say now, right? The thing is, what you two think of us, I know in some ways that we believe in the established or the actual official verdict. We're more inclined to think that, yeah? I know that's what you think. We're more inclined to think what the government are telling us. It's nothing to do with the government. We put more effort into finding out what has actually happened. 9/11, for example, JFK, all these things. We really delved into a lot of that.
Yeah.
And we haven't always come up with, we've changed their mind on a few things. But people that are conspiracy minded will not change their mind one bit. There's nothing I can show Jimmy that will change his mind about chemtrails. Not one thing at all, because he's.
I think you're wrong there. I think Jim's really open. He's not a closed mind.
He's not open.
I think he's to be honest, Jim's seen a lot more evidence and been well researched into this subject. But for me, so I wouldn't argue.
Right, let's do it.
We only question. We only know that. Listen, we only question. Stuff's going on. We only question the reason.
We're going to do the chemtrail one. Let's both of us bring our evidence. Us two versus you
that's
two.
A good one.
Are you up for that?
That's a good one. Let's do that. Are you up for that? The next show, then.
Let's get it out over and done with.
Yeah, let's do that.
Really
that's a good one.
Get to the bottom of it all, and that's the.
Are you up for that, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm just on it now. I'm just doing it now for you. Some of it.
Well, I'll tell you what, then, we'll do it. But the next show, then. Well, so rather than doing it all now, the next show.
All right,
so
okay,
you and Martin get your case for chemtrails. And me and Steve, and well, don't forget, we'll look into it. And if we suddenly come up, Martin, wait. So we'll get we'll do the argument. But honestly, God, if we come up with some evidence that shows, hang on, that's dodgy, we will say it. We will say, fair enough, this is dodgy evidence.
I hope you prove me wrong. I don't have the cognitive dissonance that I want there to be chemtrails. I'm not kind of over enamored with the idea of stuff being sprayed, but I don't. So if you, I'm not. Why would I want that? I'm not.
No, because it's interesting. It's spooky. You're conspiracially minded that way.
I know, but
you are, Jimmy.
Can I just say something? Yeah. 1 minute, right? Now I believe in conspiracy to a point. Then, as Martin, last night I had a conspiracy theory. I had some clips of a conspiracy theorist on last night who was away with the furries. No, he had a video camera outside Aldi, and he goes, look at the sign, read that. It says all die. And then he went in the shop and he was counting seriously. It's on me last night's live stream. And he was counting the panels on the window, 3, 33, 33, all angels, all fallen angels. They want you to die. And then he was outside Lidl saying, look, it's a diamond. Diamond's like a pyramid. That's a Freemason. Lidl means deviling, and yellow, red, blue are Nazi colours.
There are levels to it. There are levels.
And then it's no. And then there's also these people who say Princess Diana didn't die. She became David Furnish, Elton John's boyfriend. Check it out. Check that is a conspiracy theory that people believe. I'm out. That's a deal breaker for me. Okay, there's another one. Brandon Lee is now Dr. Dre's ex-wife. And that I'm out. I've not heard of Operation Popeye, mate.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
There's a point. There's a point to it where, you know, once it becomes Paul McCartney died in '66 and all this. Shit, you know that people.
But I can imagine. I think what the sorry to Jimmy to interrupt there, but I think there's what a lot of these conspiracies. What they do is when they start diving, they never look for anything to counter. They just keep diving. They right, that one, and then right, that one, rather than coming up and having a look around and thinking, hang on a minute, that says that. Let's have a look for something against that argument. They don't do that. They just keep diving and going deeper and deeper without it.
Okay, so I'm just going to interject. So my beliefs in conspiracy theory are not on the grand scale. They're on the small scale. So anyone who watched me previously on live streams with Jim, I used to be like part of the extreme left, part of the animal rights, environmental movement, everything. And we had peaceful protests which would kick off into extreme violence. And they were caused by what's called agents provocateurs. And there'd be film evidence of these people changing into different clothes. People like on the third night of a protest where you were like protesting about cars being exported to France for veal and stuff like that, and then suddenly it was people sitting in the road one night. Suddenly the next night it was these people you'd never heard of jumping onto lorries, smashing them up and everything. And it's those kind of low level conspiracies definitely happen. I've seen them with my own eyes. I've also been involved in.
What have you seen with your own eyes, Jim? Sorry, Marty. Sorry to interrupt, Marty. What have you seen with your own eyes then?
People who weren't known as part of the protest escalating the action.
What do you mean people? What do you mean people who are known?
So if you're on a part of a protest in like a seaside town, and there's about 500 people. You tend to get to know the people. They're part of different groups and stuff. And then if people turn up and nobody knows them, no one's ever seen them before, and they escalate.
I totally agree with you like that. From what I've seen in the evidence, I remember reading a book years ago. It was Ben Elton, and the book was about a copper or an undercover copper who got in the Greenpeace movement to bullshit it all up. And he ended up being a bit lovey. He had a kid with all this bullshit. But it was all about that they put people in to stir the shit up. I think that's quite I don't think that's a conspiracy. That is, it's like a well-known.
Yeah. I mean, the other tactic is
people fucking use, isn't it?
But who puts these people in?
The other tactic is to you have a local grassroots organised campaign.
That's definitely a thing that they do.
No, they put it.
Steve, the other tactic is you have a local grassroots campaign. So it's something like they say the Pink Ladies in Essex or whatever. And it's all like spontaneous. It's 80% local people, spontaneous, probably about 5% outsiders and other people mixing in. And then what you do is let's get really organized. We need to get a group. Let's call it, something or other, and put your names and addresses down and everything like that. Everyone does think this is how we get organized. And then they give it straight to the authorities and they know who everyone is. So all those kind of things exist. So it doesn't actually take too much of imagination to think that these could exist on a larger scale. I personally, I've been called an NPC. I don't subscribe to most of the major conspiracy theories. I think it's been through lax behavior. Things have come to a point, even like 9/11, they kind of knew 90% that something was going to happen, but nobody wanted to kind of shit in someone else's nest and kind of say it. And there's all kinds of dodgy stuff that has gone on. but you know, it's
come
not
out
like a
recently.
complete plan. It's not a complete plan. It's a mixed match.
Video that went missing of the Saudis going around there filming it, basically planning it months before. That's only just come out.
Oh yeah, I mean that I could totally relate to that. Like politically, putting the blame on somebody politically, I can totally imagine that happening and everything. But I mean, as far as
I think, like most people, they so 9/11, there was also the famous picture of like 10 Israeli tourists, you know, like filming themselves in a tower, like, you know.
yes, I tend not to, but that's the thing.
Yeah, everyone tries to blame
like
it
that
on the Jews.
I know, but
you know, like last night, Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
it wasn't some random lunatic. It was, you know, had this guy on last night. I'm not going to name him. The regular person on Jim's channel, hides behind a pseudonym, and you know, it's just literally. I found him more despicable than all those leftists who kind of say he had it coming, because no, he didn't. Nobody does have it coming. Whatever your views are, whatever they are, you don't have a bullet coming. And he just tried to twist it round, you know, and make it into that.
On a lighter note, Martin, do you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Of course, it's one of my favourite programs.
It's the best.
I love it.
Jewish humour is the best. It's my favourite program of all time. That
I love it.
But the thing is,
it's so dark. Don't fucking kill everyone. No, you know.
The thing that bugs me about everything now is everybody and everything has to have a political bias. There's all this right and left and right and left is moving so far it's getting ridiculous. And it's the same thing where they try and label this. I mean, I think who killed that Charlie Kirk? Was it a young lad or who was it?
Yeah, a young lad.
Can I
go on, Jimmy?
Okay, now I know I'm going to get stamped on here. It was obviously a professional hit. What's took him out? It's not somebody with blue hair. It's not somebody with blue hair who drinks soy milk. Because I have a friend in the army. Formerly in the army, and he needed a sniper's course. He goes, Luke, it was 2K from a rooftop, 200 yards away. You have to allow for the wind, the bullet dropping. You know, even your own breathing to allow for. It's just somebody who knows how to shoot.
So Jim, you know what happened? He shot him in the chest. He was wearing a kind of a male thing. The bullet hit him in the chest and ricocheted into his neck. That's what he did.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Nothing
special.
How
did you know that? Did it?
It is. I've seen it. That's exactly what's happened.
It hit him in the chest and ricocheted into his neck.
Yeah, he was wearing protective under his t-shirt and hit him in the chest.
It's a decent shot from 200.
Yeah, but with a Mauser fucking rifle.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but don't forget, we're in America where every fucker's got a gun and they spend God knows how long fucking shooting.
If I were king of America, they would be getting fucked off the guns.
End of the day, it's like this. Never in the history of humanity has there been so much division and subcultures of humanity that are all turning on each other and divide and conquer. And that's what it's all about. The government stay in place by everybody underneath them, rowing, falling out with each other. And everybody.
Well, I'll give you the Second World War.
Jim is right there. Jim is 100% right there. Because of the internet, it's possible. 100% right there, Jim.
You've got the feminists who don't like the transgenders. You've got the Muslims who don't like there's and in between and all that. You've got all this faction. There's never been as much. I know Boz might think we live in the best of all worlds, but I look outside when I see something different. But I don't want to. I don't relish in the fact that the world's in the state it is. You know, I wish things were different. But
no. But if you look, Jimmy, if you look back through history, I mean, you look at the Second World War, look at the First World War, and the thing is, the problem that we have now is that we get all these divisions on the internet. It's the internet that's fucking focusing on the negative shit that makes us think the world is like that. You load on the internet and you load all this negative. You go outside and it's fucking not.
That's what I totally agree with it. It's a fake world that we're living in.
It's a fake world.
In the real world, we're all going on holidays. We've got fucking cars. Yeah. My mum and dad didn't have any of that shit.
It does amplify it, but it still exists. It still exists out there, you know.
We've got heating, we've got central heating, we've got double glazed windows, we've got fucking everything.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I was thinking about during the week is, I think one of the major problems is that we've got it too fucking easy.
There's
That's
a lot
the
of
fucking
people.
trouble.
There's a lot of people in this country who can't afford to put the gas on and can't afford to eat.
Yeah, but they're all up piss.
What, when it's free?
Yeah, when it's free. Yeah, but they're all up piss, Jimmy. They've all got big fuck off TVs.
Yeah.
When I go working at home, they're all there. They've all got big fuck off TVs. I mean, I won't mind, but the old people who are on fucking dole and everything have got bigger fucking houses than me and gardens, and me and Mrs. both fucking work. So, do you know what I mean? So
I plead the fifth.
No, I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I think life is too easy, and that's what's a thing that's going up. People are having fucking meltdowns over fuck all. I mean, like my daughter works at McDonald's for a bit, and I think fuck she don't work there anymore. And people losing their shit over because there's no McFlurries and shit like that. And it's just like people don't have a. It's like governments are there to stop everything just going to fucking shit, not to make everything. But you can't make the world perfect. They're all bent. A lot of them are bent to fuck, and there's definitely all stuff going on. All that, I totally agree. There's inside dealing, all that kind of shit going on. There's all games fucking played. But at the end of the day, the poorest man pretty much can go up and turn the fucking tap on and hot water comes out. They're all, you know what I mean? The system isn't perfect, but it does fucking work.
Is that what you were settled for? Is that what you were settled for? It's the height of civilization that we now have fucking hot water. Jesus Christ.
So what? No, not set, Martin. It's not Martin. It's not settling for it. It's not settling. Don't forget, when you're trying to govern a fucking millions and millions of fucking people, Martin, who all have fucking opinions on how to be done, how would you do it, Martin?
Well, I've been part of the Labour Party for a large part of my life and now rejected it. And so I'm not going to give you a government plan right now, but I think it could obviously be very different to the approaches they've taken. Very simple things that one of the things which we might admire about America is that they just say, we're going to do something. So let's just talk about, like the boats coming in. It's quite easy. You just put some boats there and say, you're not coming any further. Forget the European Commission of Human Rights. Fuck it. Take us to court. And we can't do simple things. We're talking about sending troops to Poland because they had a fucking like 20 drones came over the border, and yet we can't defend our own borders. Start at the basics. Stop giving fucking benefits to people who've just arrived in the country. Stop prioritising people with large families for social housing.
Yeah, but Marty, stop.
Marty, now I'm far right.
Let's do it at all. Let's do it at all as well. Stop giving benefits to people who don't need fucking benefits. How about that?
I don't agree with that one.
we can. I don't agree with that one either. We can do that though. But why would you give benefits to somebody who hasn't paid into the system? So
why are you
I've received benefits at times in my life. Why
are you giving benefits to people who are fit to work? They can work from home.
If you put the money that you're putting into all of these kind of like hotels, all the other bollocks, to set people up, give them funds to start up their own business, do all that kind of stuff. No, they won't. They just want to put you on and slap me and tell you to go away.
Remember, I'm the fucking king. Politicians have been.
Well, King Canut.
They don't exist in the world.
King Canut was the guy who sat in a chair, in a throne, by the seaside and said, "Oh, see, I command you to stop." And it didn't. And he thought, "Oh, fuck, I'm completely pointless."
No, King Canut. King, they will not be stepping on my beach. I can guarantee you that. It will be. Honestly, if I was the king, it might be a bit extreme, but I'll fucking bazooka the fuckers on the way there. And then the ones that are just behind them will go, turn back, fucking damage is king, fucking hell.
I think it's easier. I mean, I agree.
Been kinking out is on
I
us.
agree. The immigrant thing is definitely a problem. But I think it's far easier for people to look away from themselves
it's not
at immigrants
immigration.
rather than
immigration is what we all do. We're not anti. Well, I'm not anti. I'm sure we're all not anti-immigration. We're anti this fucking big problem that we've got now. That's what we're anti.
Why is it
I think what people are is they're worried about the future. So I live in a very kind of multicultural area in Hastings, and it's literally absolutely okay because there's the right percentage mix, and it's I go to Lidl's around the corner, and there could be probably 20 different races. Everything's literally okay. It all gets on well because our kind of like culture is rubbing off on the rest of the people like it used to do, and it's all working fine. I've recently been up to London, and maybe I went in some very posh areas like Cheney Walk and Kensington and stuff like that. So it wasn't typical. It was all great. I had nothing negative to say about it, even though I passed through Croydon, which looked a bit dodgy. But that's not the experience when you go out into the expanding East End and all the different areas of London, and where people form independent communities which are not part of the whole.
I agree with Lordy. I agree with Lordy. I agree with Lordy. You all need to get a motorbike. Stop watching the news. Life has never been as good. Exactly. Stop watching the news. Get off the fucking trolling all the negative shit on the internet and go outside.
That's not true. That's life. Not true. That's not patently not true.
No, it is, Martin. Get off the fucking internet. Get off the negative fucking download. Keep off the negative download. Turn the news off. Go outside and fucking look at life.
You literally live down a fucking badger's hole.
No, that's the thing. No, Martin, that's the difference. I live outside in the fucking world.
No, you don't. You live in a fairyland down a fucking badger's hole filled with fucking rabbit's turds.
So you just look at your screen, you look at your computer screen.
I tried to get along with you. You're absolutely full of shite. And I wish I'd fucking come smack you on the face with a frozen.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Typical
exactly.
fucking Martin.
Exactly. Fuck you, because you are so fucking stupid. You can't have a rational conversation with you.
Martin, why have you gone so nasty? Why?
Because you're a cunt.
You changed tactic. He was talking about immigration, then you started talking about motorbikes.
No, I put comment that Lordy put up in chat. No, I was involved in chat into the conversation.
He was talking about immigration, and you just looked. You went over to chat talking about somebody on a motorbike looking at fields, and
yeah, Jimmy, because he was going on and on and on and on and on, and he was hard work trying to anybody to get a fucking. What can I say, folks? What can I say? Once again, they've. I mean, why did they get nasty? I don't understand. We haven't called anybody names and all that. We just have a discussion. As soon as we start asking questions and all that, or whatever, disagreeing, they do that, and then he'll be over in his own channel now, I guess, slagging us all off again. Anyway, I totally agree with Lordy. They've run away.
That was what have you said, Warren?
I've said, Lordy's comment, you all need to get a motorbike. Stop watching the news. Life has never been as good. Martin then called me lots of various names. And I said, look, Martin, you need to stop looking down at the fucking internet, get outside and live life. And then he called me lots of names. And I asked Martin, why are you being so nasty?
You fucking wanker. You're right, that's it. King, there's only me left. Come on, Warren, come back.
But, yeah, and then... So then Martin, what's it called? Jimmy was saying, well, he was talking about, I says, I know, but you were going on and on and on. Nobody get a word anyway. So I thought I'd involve chat. And then I said that to Jimmy, and then Jimmy fucked off. I mean, why did he come on? I mean, there was nobody call. I was calling anybody names. And right, that's it.
They've obviously come on they're trying to have a bit of a wind up. Come on.
Oh, I know it was a wind up.
Yeah, some of it was all right. Yeah.
Hey up, lads. Marty has an ashtray on his motorbike.
This is the
Jimmy's back.
beauty of that we can
I just
have
did the
conversation.
I just did the fuck off thing like you did. That's all it was. It wasn't serious.
The trouble with that, Jimmy, you've got to be able to do the fuck off after it.
I know.
Yeah,
I was a bit
fuck off. They like that.
Yeah.
You see that?
Well, yeah.
power of
I'm
the
sure
button.
Martin's all right. Martin, mate, he's fine. But yeah, I enjoyed the stream. So yeah, we have
Oh, it's been good, Jimmy.
we have to respect each other's ways and views on
Totally.
things.
That's
Exactly.
what
That's
Charlie
exactly
thing.
the thing. That's
Somebody
exactly it, Jimmy.
Somebody just
Just
having
because-
an opinion, they got their head fucking blown off.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's it. You know, if you have a different opinion, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? And like I said, that'd be a right good idea, that for a show. If you and Martin do chemtrails, so you do it 4, and we'll have a look at it and do it again. So we'll have a good thing.
I
It's good
hope
then.
so. See, Martin's all right. He's apologising to you in
Yeah,
chat.
All right, no worries, Martin. No worries, no worries,
No, but
no
I
worries,
do
Martin.
agree. Let's have a real good dive into this chemtrail. Let's get to the.
Yeah.
Let's find out what the elements of truth are, because there's so many people believe it. Absolutely, a lot of people believe it.
Yeah.
You're not on your own at all. It's not like a mental.
It's meant to be that
weathermen.
It's meant to be quickly. I won't go on about it because it's another show you want to do. Weathermen, they started doing weather manipulation during the Vietnam War.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
been going for a long time. That, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we do that, because
Yeah.
there are levels of manipulation to the weather and stuff.
No worries. Okay, then. Have you done now? Are you going on your menu?
Yeah, we're going to wind it up now. Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, thank you very
All right,
much.
Jimmy.
All
Good
right,
to see you, Jimmy. Good
Bye-bye.
night, Martin.
Ta-ra.
See you, Martin.
Bye-bye. Ta-ra.
Bye now. Bye now.
Yeah, well,
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that sorted itself out. Yeah, no worries, Martin. I understand. It's all right, Martin. Don't worry about it, pal.
I don't like any kind of falling out. I really don't, especially
No.
online.
But not when it's silly falling out over disagreeing.
Yes,
You know, you can't bloody. We got. Oh dear, we can't. Roly poly. I've been asking you. Well, Roly poly. That's your show for you. Then we'll do that in a couple of weeks. We'll do the chemtrail. The chemtrail. It'd be a good one. The government have admitted it. Look at recent flooding in Dubai without cloud seeding. Well, I've looked into that, Paul. But we'll tell you what. We'll do that for that show. So we'll have a good one on that. But and also, I think another thing that we need to fuck off is
swearing.
Podcasts and live streams, because they're so fucking. They fill people
I'm
full
not
of.
really into that. I'm not. I don't think. What's the point of it?
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's all negative information. I mean, and people are just go. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, but hold on a minute.